I don't know if they're correct or not, but listen, I am never going to shit on, I'm never going to shit on someone who genuinely, authentically changed. If you are cynical, if you are skeptical, if you think that like this person changed for, material reasons, one thing you can look at is why they did it. Are there more opportunities when you actually change? Or are the online left not exactly receptive to a guy who used to say the N-word all the fucking time, and also on top of that, very fucking gatekeepy regardless. While the half of his fucking audience is like literally ripping him a new asshole. Law tip. I used to be a Ben Shapiro stan. Went to his events and shit. Big into 1350 memes and internalized so much hate. Now I'm a public defender and trying to do better. Change happens. Exactly. Exactly. He looked at the 1350 memes and he was like, "This ain't right. We gotta make sure." We have to make sure that these dudes don't go to jail anymore. It's fucked up. Which, by the way, origination of the 1350 memes is not actually clearance rates. It's just arrest numbers. So that doesn't even technically matter. That's a, statistical, that's a little bit of numbers massaging that like dumb racists use. But law tip, that's a 1350 reference for you to understand. Those are not conviction numbers. 1350 just means arrest numbers. Anyway, not to be too much of a fucking annoying little nerd about it. So yeah, I used to be a no jokes libtard before the hasanAbi doctrine got me. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Racial bias plays a huge part in that. Your point is right. Point is this, folks. I'm a firm believer in change. If I didn't believe that like bad people could be rehabilitated, or people that have the wrong opinions, people that have racist fucking opinions, people that have even done like racist actions could be inevitably rehabilitated and become like anti-racist, then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Okay? I'd be just fucking looking at random YouTube videos and making jokes about it, or watching TV fucking shows instead of constantly talking about this shit over and over again. So much so that I forget to run the top of the hour ad break at the top of the hour and run it 8 minutes into the top of the hour, and then tell you that there's a 3-minute ad break at the top of the hour, and that if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. We're moving on to the iDubbbz situation and Charlie Moist Critical's take on the matter. But remember that you always should believe in rehabilitation. Don't be super cynical about people. And if you're going to be cynical, remember, like, is there genuinely a financial, there's a financial component to this? Because, like, is it better if you start off as a right winger and then, like, become a left wing person? Is it ever better to become a left wing person than a right wing person if you want to make money grifting? No. No. We live in a world where, like, the money I make is a lot, but I'm a singular person on the left. There's not that many hasanAbis out there that are like super fucking rich. Oh my God. Rich socialism, lol. Right? There's me. Not only that, but also for every me, there is 100 right wingers that are making significantly more. And they're not getting funded by individual $5 a month subscription givers, okay? That's my funding mechanism, is voluntary $5 a month subscriptions that help you avoid the top of the fucking hour ad break. That's it. You don't need to do that. You don't need to subscribe at all. Most of you use certain things that I can't say anymore that I'm contractually obligated not to say anyway to avoid the ads. Remember Hasan Minhaj? Yeah. So understand that. They say you're able to get more money because you're marketable by woke companies. Yeah, dude, that's why I do so many fucking sponsorships. Thank you, Sakuragor, for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Evil Last, for the 5 gifted subs, allowing 15 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. Here's the 3-minute ad break. Now, let's get into the Charlie take on the iDubbbz situation.
iDubbbz posted a YouTube video that's become extremely divisive. I haven't seen people this divided on a singular topic since the red and blue dress debate. The video he posted was basically an apology for the content he made in the past, apologizing for it being hurtful or damaging, and a whole myriad of other things that he wanted to come forward with, and talking about how he's changed as a person and thus his content will be changing. He goes over like insecurities of his past, and overall he just invites the audience into the back of the kitchen to see how the sausage is made and meet the chef. And for a lot of people, they didn't want to meet the chef. He's being very open and honest about his feelings on his older self and now his current mentality, how he feels better and healthier and doesn't like what he did in the past and didn't like who he used to be. So it's a whole apology video for all of that. He releases more feelings in this video than Pandora's box, and I kind of want to go over this whole situation because I have a lot of thoughts on the topic, not only as it pertains to iDubbbz in particular.
I have a lot of thoughts on this topic, Charlie. What the fuck is this? Every fucking Voice Critical video gets like 700 million views, and every single one has that fucking thing just in the bottom of the camera. I'm losing my mind every time. Ah! He has it every time. He has it all the time. Oh my God, I am so fucking autistic sometimes. It's, you guys do this shit to me and it makes me so mad. Holy fuck. I'm chatting. I'm just chatting. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing this thing that chatters do. I'm literally doing the thing that chatters do. Straight up. I literally never noticed. I notice it every time. I'm like, ugh, ugh, why? Yeah, well, guess what? We're all in it together now. So suck my dick, you dumb bitches. Yeah, I bet none of you fucking noticed it. Half of you motherfuckers didn't notice it until now, and now you can't unsee it. Now you have to deal with that brain rot too. Okay? There you go. Have fun with that. Here, let's put the captions back over it. Maybe for a brief moment you'll forget that it's there, but you won't. You'll be thinking about that for the rest of the video. Anyway, this is so unrelated. It's so unrelated. This chat is an autistic Ouroboros. Yeah, it is. Let's continue.
Particular, but just in the general creator space. There's a few things that I want to talk about here.
For a while, I felt like if I changed my content over time, that people would see that as a reflection of who I am and what I value. But I'm starting to realize that that is a very weak and passive way to, run my channel and live my life.
I'm sorry to immediately come in here with the Phoenix Wright objection, but I completely disagree with the sentiment that it's weak or passive to change your content and expect people to see that as a reflection of yourself. That's pretty much the optimal way of handling any kind of situation in which you're not comfortable with either your audience or the content you've been making. By changing the content over time, you're changing the audience over time.
Nope. I disagree with Charlie. I mean, Charlie's talking about best practices. That's why he's the fucking commentary guy with 13 million subs who, each of his videos get like 700 gorillion views, even though this is in the frame. It's in the frame. Why is that in the frame? Okay. Anyway, but but I disagree. In an ideal world, that's fine. It might work for Charlie, but I think iDubbbz did not want to do that. I like that he apologized for that. Like, I like that he came out and apologized. You want to know why I like that? I think I would have probably had a similar take to Charlie maybe a year ago. When I first started recognizing that, like, Ian's attitude was very different. When I first met him, actually. Because I always thought, like, after watching some of his content cops, like, I always thought, like, first of all, I knew Anissa, and I knew that she was awesome. I knew that she had, you know, great politics overall. I did not know that she was also like Charlie, or not Charlie, sorry, like Ian. But that was the reason why I thought like Ian can't be too much of a fucking edgelord. You know what I mean? Because of her. And no, literally, like I was like, he can't be this much of like, he can't be what I have seen in his videos. But I was a little apprehensive when I first met him. I thought like, you know, this is the guy that fucking says the N-word a lot. You know what I mean? He's the N-word guy. But then I noticed like he did feel very uncomfortable about it. He did feel very uncomfortable about like the things that he had said. iDubbbz literally said that people came up to him expecting him to be transphobic. Even after changing his content, people still thought he was bigoted. Clearly, that didn't pan out. He has evidence to prove he just can't change his content and expects his audience to change with him. I don't know why Charlie's ignoring this part. I think Charlie doesn't care as much. I think Charlie doesn't care as much. I mean, he's a lib. Charlie's definitely a lib. But like smack dab in the center on a lot of issues, but definitely hypercritical of cops every now and then. I've heard him fucking aggressively advocate for workers' rights. He's just very Florida. But overall, I think, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I think, you know, he's just a guy. I don't know. I don't hate Charlie, but he's completely Reddit adjacent. Yeah, I mean, he is. The only criticism I have of Charlie ever, even though I think he's a very kind person, I think he's a very nice person. I've met all of the people around him, loved all those guys at the Moist Critical factory, right? I balled up with them. They're great. Having said all of that, the only thing I would say about Charlie is that like I think he capitulates a little bit too much to some people who are like very clearly edgelords. You know what I mean? People who do definitely cut racist content, or at least people who are very familiar and very friendly with people who cut racist content. Maybe they're not like overtly white supremacists themselves in a lot of instances, because there's a lot of like weird T channels and commentary YouTube spaces that are very center right, you know? But you know, he is a pretty good normie barometer. Cough, Muda cough. I mean, I'm friends with Muda. Like, I talk to Muda a lot of times. I don't think that's not what I'm talking about. When you think that that's what I'm talking about, you're wrong. That's not what I'm talking about. But Muda, like Charlie, also has some friends like that. Anyway, my point is this. I don't care what you guys' opinions are on the commentary space in general. I'm just going to finish what I'm trying to say. I think he's like a little too welcoming for my taste, but it's fine. I still watch his shit. I don't care. I can get over it. If you can't, that's fine. Yeah, I'm talking about the D tier Keemstars and drama YouTubers, yeah, who are like just awful for the most part.
As well, obviously, right? The people that subscribed for your previous catalog of content might not stick around for the stuff you start creating when it goes in a different direction, and that's a totally fine thing. I don't think there's anything weak about just making different content and growing individually without having to come forward and share that growth with your audience. At the end of the day, your subscribers aren't your friends. You don't know them and they don't know you. That's the brass tacks of it. Sorry to blast the cold water in your face first thing in the morning. You don't owe them an explanation for why you're changing your content. You're welcome to tell them. I think that's totally within your right to do. But I really disagree that it's weak if you don't explain why you're changing your content. You can just make...
Damn, motherfucker heard what Ian was saying and was like, is this about me? Like, what? Everyone has a different way of doing shit, man. It's fine. Like, I think Ian's way of openly admitting that he has changed his mentality, he's changed his content, and addressing his past is perfectly valid and actually very good. I will say this much. I think that was more so for like a lot of, you know, a lot of like black and brown marginalized people that felt differently about the impact that he had. I think for those people, you know, he did that for those people. He was like, I'm acknowledging it. My content is different, you know, and I apologize. Like openly saying that was I think something that people had to hear. There's a difference Charlie's missing. This is not Donkey moving on from League. He's moving on from the N-word. Yeah. iDubbbz wasn't saying he was weak for not explaining the situation to his old fans. He was saying it was a weak move to move on without apologizing to minority groups. I think so too. I think that's what he was saying. I think, well, I think partially that and partially that like he was not. Gonna be real, Charlie doesn't seem like he's ever addressed his fans directly. Wasn't this video for the victims of the harassment and the idiots who don't understand he has changed? Yeah, I think the reason why he said that, the reason why iDubbbz came out and said that is pretty obvious. It's because people still didn't fully get that he had changed his mind. That's it. That's why he apologized to people from marginalized backgrounds, but he felt bad about all the pain and hurt he had caused them. He recognized that. He didn't want to be seen as that person. And he also wanted to tell people in his audience that are still like that, that like that's not a good thing to do. Not good to do.
Different stuff and go in that direction where you're happier without ever really needing to come forward and like really lecture on why.
I think I should have the balls to make an apology video and take accountability for the mistakes I've made. So that's what this video is. I am responsible for creating a lot of hurtful and damaging content on this channel. And I've also created a culture of apathy and I don't know, a lot of like cruelty as well. Like, you know, some of the videos I've made have been very not edgy. I don't think they you know, some of these videos were edgy. I think they were just outright cruel.
It sucks to hear that this is how he thinks about his old content and his old self. It's always a very difficult realization when you look back on, you know, the you of a few years ago disappointed. Like, I used to be 5'6", and I still am, but it sucks to realize that I was then too, and have been for a long time. Point is, he wasn't happy with the content he made or the person he was, and now he's trying to apologize for the videos he made. And I, once again, have to completely disagree with the way he looks at it. I feel like his perspective on it is very warped by the way the internet has evolved over the years. The way he talks about this content makes it sound like he used to fucking murder puppies for these videos, which it was never that extreme. I very much would consider...
Bro, come on, Charlie. He was fucking screaming the N-word at people, dude. What the fuck? Okay, I take it back. Charlie's not the normie barometer on this, okay? Nope. He's the barometer for what like the internet center is, but no shot, dude. You fucking show iDubbbz to like a normal guy, like a stevedore. You know what I mean? Like a black stevedore sees a fucking iDubbbz video because his son's watching it. He's not gonna go, what the he's not gonna go, oh man, that's like not as bad as killing a puppy. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is that? What are you watching? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. No, you show what iDubbbz was doing to like a fucking normal human being out there, out and about. They're gonna have some opinions, okay? They're gonna have some opinions. Like, it's not like he was killing puppies. Yes, it's not like he was doing race crimes individually, but like it's straight up. Like it is straight up probably like the most openly recognized unacceptable action. You know what I mean? No, dude, normies don't care about the N-word, at least rural normies. Yeah, brother. No, You're wrong. Nope, wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Also, black people do. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, like saying that was not okay back then either, for the record. Charlie's literally doing the shit that every 32 but mentally 14-year-old in the hate comments in this video are doing, Lamau. Come on, man. It wasn't that bad. It was the glory days of online, bro. Come on. Exactly. It's like, I don't think Charlie knows the cultural impact iDubbbz had. Either he's coping hard or he's actually somehow oblivious to this. No, I don't think he's oblivious to it. I think he just doesn't think that what iDubbbz was doing was like that bad. I think he thinks that the iDubbbz apology was like overboard. The irony, of course, is that I don't think Charlie would do that. I don't think Charlie would do that. If you don't think it was that bad, didn't you agree with that earlier? I agreed with certain components of that, but not this. I would never in a fucking million years say that like an apology wasn't warranted for making videos and defending saying the N-word and saying the N-word all the time in public. That's crazy. My point was, I would have differentiated between the harmful actions and the harmful toxicity that was caused versus like, some of the shit that actually stood the test of time. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? I quite literally said, damn, iDubbbz is apologizing like he was fucking Ben Shapiro. Like he wasn't that bad. Okay? But having said that, I would never in a million years say that like, man, it's, it's good that he shouldn't have apologized for that kind of stuff. No, it's very good that he apologized for that, and it was totally warranted.
Consider it edgy. It was 2016 edginess in all of its glory. That was entirely the brand. And for its time, it lived peacefully. All four nations, water, earth, fire, air, lived together in harmony with all this edginess going on. Now, obviously, times have changed, and he has changed. He's gotten older. He's in his 30s now. In your 30s, it's not exactly entertaining to...
Lamar, I didn't even pre-watch this? Yeah, that's crazy. Bro, that's wild. Nah, maybe this is where I differ because, like, in 2016, I was an online figure on the left, and I was getting my ass beat in the QRTs from day one, even as like a young, not all that famous content creator. I still had my fair bit of stalkers from the 4chan, from the groiped up shouty community on 4chan, many of which were probably iDubbbz fans as well. And no, that shit was not good. And it was cope. It was just bad. It's just not funny. It is so obvious that, and Ian even recognizes that in his video, which I really liked. You were doing that because you weren't fucking funny and you desperately wanted to be funny and you wanted to get a reaction out of people and it wasn't fucking funny, but like all of the unfunny fucks loved it because they also wanted to be funny and they thought, haha, this is how I get reactions out of people. Lol, we're just owning you. And they still do that. They still do that. They're doing it in the QRTs right now. In my fucking QRTs where I was like, Ian did a good thing for apologizing. He was right. And we should celebrate that. We should cherish that. And he's very brave for apologizing. There's still people doing that in the fucking quote retweets. Like, look. Like, look at this. This is funny. Howling Mutant says, empathy and growth is when you celebrate the 9/11 attacks and try to blame it on English being your second language. Yeah, dude. That's what happened. I celebrated the 9/11 attacks. I'm willing to bet if I fucking looked at this dude's account, there is some horrifically racist nonsense on there. Why do they virtue signal so much? Why? Just like, you don't give a shit about that. Like, what do you think? I was on the fucking New Jersey rooftops, you dumb bitch? Like you always say, they are ironically acting so liberal. I know, they're so fucking stupid. They're so dumb. Ugh, it's so sad. Like, all because a dude apologized for saying the N-word, man. I agree with what you're saying. What bothers people here is that Ian was making it sound like all this content was about being racist and spitting racist rhetoric, and that was never the case. Bro, that is the case. You got banned for saying slurs like last year. Lamau, shut up. This guy's talking about cracker, by the way. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these people, dude, these people are so mentally stunted. Like, no one is ever going to, no matter how many fucking times you tweet about this, no one is ever going to be on your side, brother. Only the other mentally stunted, super fucking insane, extremely online weirdos will give you that reaction that you are looking for and warp your sense of what is normal. Okay? That's it. Get a fucking job. Get a job. Like, go ahead. Explain to people that you're mad that someone apologized for saying the N-word all the fucking time and like every other slur all the fucking time and defended the right to say it all the fucking time and how that's wrong. And also on top of that, you know what's the real N-word? Saying cracker. Like, go ahead. Please explain that. Go ahead and explain that to a normal person. Go talk to your fucking mom and dad about it. Like, try to get a sense of how the world works there. No, mom and dad is not going to agree on that, man. Get the fuck out of here. Like, C-word incident 2023 retake. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. It's so sad to see some douchebag like Hasan pull someone like Ian to the worst side of internet culture. You know this idiot would have gotten a content cop with a gorillion views too. You know it's that bad when Hasan supports you, an Armenian genocide denier. Like, it's so pathetic, dude. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. If you personally think that growth is fucking incapable, like no one is capable of changing, and then like apologizing for like fucking creating a toxic culture and saying the N-word and whatnot is actually a bad thing, and that you're constantly going to hold people to like what they have done, even though you would want people to be way more open-minded to you if you ever changed your mentality. Okay? You are no different than the fucking SJWs. Okay? All of these like weird, edgelord accounts online who are like, oh, fuck these cringe, soy, gay SJWs and the way that they fucking behave are doing the same shit. They're doing the same shit. You can't change your mentality. You think it's impossible, so you're terrified that like other people are able to do that. You're doing the same shit that like SJWs are doing. Anyway. Let's continue.
You just be spamming slurs for shock humor. I don't find that entertaining, and he doesn't either. So it's totally fine to want to distance yourself from making content like that. But I don't think it was a mistake that he made those videos. Like, they're not hurtful, nor do I really think they're damaging. Now, you could make an argument that they are hurtful to the people they were about, like
No, they were absolutely hurtful and they were absolutely damaging. Charlie, I think, is just like looking at Content Cop. I'm going to be super charitable here. I think Charlie is just looking at Content Cop in and of itself and saying like Content Cop wasn't hurtful and damaging, maybe to the people, but that's not what Ian was talking about. Ian is talking about the things that he said in those things.
The Content Cop on Tana or Leafy.
Also, why doesn't he just talk to Ian? Like, this is what I don't understand. Like, bro, come on. You literally did the fucking creator clash with him. Just DM him before making a video like this.
Or any of that, you could say like, you know, he hurt their feelings or sent harassment their way, which may have been a mental burden on them, and you could feel bad about that, I suppose. But at the end of the day, I don't think the goal of his content was ever to be hurtful or damaging. He was just trying to entertain and using edginess as shock humor, which for its time was acceptable online. Now, whether or not you think that's okay that it was ever acceptable, that's a different argument for a different day. But the point is, the point of his content wasn't to be hateful or hurtful. He really was just trying to entertain. At least that's how I and the majority of people viewed it. So I just don't think that the apology is really warranted. You can explain, like, I just don't like making that content anymore, so I won't. And be like, hey, I even regret making that content.
Making this video while iDubbbz getting a fuck ton of hate is fucking weird. I know, especially because he knows him. Like, come on, Charlie. I hope he turns this around and like talks about all the people shitting on him for changing at some point. It would be very nice. Like, why are you debate lording someone's fucking apology for saying the N-word all the time? Oh my God, dude. Like, especially weird because like, you're not like that either, motherfucker. Why? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? Is there something wrong with my brain? Because when I see Ian apologizing, I'm thinking about what he apologized for. Okay? Maybe in my mind, I'm thinking, well, there was a lot of valid content cops out there and it was good overall and it stood the test of time with the exceptions of like all the fucking slurs and shit. You know what I mean? But he is very clearly apologizing for the culture that those slurs created, the culture of hate and bigotry that it justified, normalized. Okay? But I'm sorry, like, your intention being, I just wanted to entertain. That's why I kept screaming the fucking N-word is ridiculous. Like, that's not a good defense. And Ian doesn't think that that's a good defense. He doesn't even agree with that. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I don't know why people think that's him being a pussy. He's getting ass fucked by every corner of the internet right now. Some, in like insane ways, right? Like, how are you gonna sit there and be like, oh, it's just, I don't know. There's so much. There is so much going on here that like blows my fucking mind.
Because it's kind of cringe now. That's all fine, but to think that it is this huge, massive problem, like you made an unforgivable mistake, is a little weird to me.
So I don't want people to, get it confused about, where I stand. I have made some cruel, hurtful content, and I need to.
You want to know what it is? I get where Charlie's coming from to a certain degree, not about the N-word shit, obviously. Like, oh, he just wants to make people laugh. But like, this video does have like a super negative slant to it. And to a degree where it's like his actions were really fucking gross, like old Ian, right? And he had to take accountability for that. So it was always going to come across as like, like kind of sad because it was like slurs. It was slurs galore, right? But I think like a lot of people looked at that and went, dude, what the fuck? Like, but there's a lot of content that you made that was great. And even I had that takeaway where I felt like he didn't differentiate enough. But I personally realize that like he probably personally made that decision not to add any defense of his content at all in here. Like, because he wanted to make sure that people understood, like, he's not defending anything. Like, he's here to be truly just apologetic. You know what I mean? Do you think this may be projection to some extent? Like, is it defense of any past behaviors Charlie and others might have done that might have fallen under the edgy umbrella? No, I don't. You know, you want to know what it is? I don't think Charlie fucking sees. I don't think Charlie's ever been on the receiving end of that harassment. Ian has been on the receiving end of his own fucking community and the harassment that they engage in. Okay, that's it. That's it. 100%. He knows how fucking shitty it is when you have the most psychotic losers that spend every fucking waking moment online be up your fucking asshole. It's embarrassing. You're protecting Charlie. Wait, what? Charlie is 1000% racist. I'm not protecting Charlie at all. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm criticizing Charlie. Yo, some of you just need to shut the fuck up sometimes, okay? Like, if you can't comprehend what I'm saying, the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth, then, I don't know, just maybe try shutting the fuck up for like a little bit and just listen, okay? Yeah, I think Charlie, given the nature of his commentary, hasn't really been on the receiving end of like this kind of this kind of like biblical amounts of harassment, like cyber harassment, cyber stalking. That and I think that's the major reason why he doesn't fully understand it. That's why he literally was like feeding the fucking trolls over and over again. And I was like, Charlie, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop responding to people who are like not necessarily trying to criticize you in good faith. That's when I realized, oh fuck, he doesn't get it. Like, this dude has been online for as long as he has, and it genuinely feels like he hasn't like received a lot of like ill-intentioned weirdos that you know, watch him specifically to hate watch. I think a part of why Ian knows how bad this shit got with his own audience is because his own audience turned on him. Kaya, have toys. No. He's just eating the fucking, just straight up eating the shelf. To be honest, Charlie would be pretty boring if he were just a hate watcher. He has a pretty positive reception. Yeah, no, you can turn anyone into a fucking villain online. You just need like 50 to 100, 50 to 100 neurodivergent edgelords in a fucking Discord server. Bitch, you know how fucking positive my reception was? Even after like the 8/21 9/11 shit in 2020? I was literally celebrated and cherished in every fucking corner of the internet with the exception of like the fucking bowels, okay? Now look at the way people receive me. Come on. Jesus, you're ableist? Yes, I am! That was the funniest thing. There's like a video of me saying the fucking R word like 3 years ago or something as I'm popping off on a fucking chatter. And they're like, Hasan, you've said worse things than Ian. And the worst thing I said was calling someone R-worded. Really? That's what you... No, it wasn't the stairs incident. It was another one. It's so funny. Like, they were like, yeah, dude, that's definitely worse than saying the N-word, dude. For sure. Like, and defending it, too. He told you that on the pod. He doesn't see anyone as 100% disingenuous. Yeah, because he hasn't experienced it as much. Because a lot of people like him.
To acknowledge that, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me this long to acknowledge it. The content I'm talking about specifically are content cop videos, and videos where I was just generally criticizing people for very lackluster reasons, and you know, obviously didn't have any accountability online whatsoever on my end.
You shouldn't have to apologize for criticizing someone or something. Voicing
this is okay. Look. This is what I mean. This part is the only part that I also kind of saw, where I was like, man, I don't really get it. Like, I don't really know why he's like, kind of shitting on his own content cops. Like, a lot of the content cops were like valid. You know?
Your opinion on a subject is a totally natural thing to do. I get criticized, I criticize others, people criticize movies, games, music, all of that. And to try and vilify the idea of criticism being evil, I think is a little dangerous, because then you just create these echo chambers and no one ever really grows from that. I think it's totally fine if you regret the way you criticize things, the way you approach the subjects. If you regret how you handled it, that's okay. However, I wouldn't necessarily say that you were picking apart people for lackluster things. You seem to really look back negatively on all of the content cops, but whether you like it or not, you did make good points and good arguments against people who did deserve criticism.
Yeah, no, that's a straw man. I don't even think Ian said that, but I do think that it left it out. Like, he said things in a way that you could absolutely see it like that. Okay? It's not... Does Charlie not know Ian says slurs, lol? No, he does. I think he does. I think he just thinks that, oh, he was just doing it to be, like, funny. And he wasn't doing it because he was, like, ideologically right-wing or a Nazi or whatever, which I don't think he was either, for the record. But I do think he was racist. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be like, yeah, I say the N-word all the time, and I make an advocacy for saying the N-word all the time and not, like, be racist. But do I think Ian now is racist? Absolutely not. I don't. You know what I mean? Charlie got famous in the same way? No, I don't even think... Was Charlie's old content even close to how fucking edgy iDubbbz old content is? No, you're wrong. No, you're fucking wrong. He's done this the whole time. Yeah. He's never done anything but this. What you're watching right now is how Charlie was, like, it seems to me, like, fucking 10 years ago. Yeah. You're wrong about that. Yeah, his shit was just like piss and cum and dicks. That's it.
I feel like the main pain point of those videos he used to make is the slurs in them. Like, his catchphrase was 2 slurs strung together, right? Like, that's not exactly something to be super proud of. I get that. But to go back and say, like, all of it's shit, all of it's, you know, bad and cruel, I think is going way overboard, because it's not. I don't think any of it was cruel. I don't think the criticism was unwarranted. But it's fine to just regret the way you handled it to a certain extent without saying all the content was...
Bro, I like that the first half of Charlie's criticism is either directly what Ian said, okay, or just things that he didn't say that you made a false inference over. Like, the fuck? Bro, I don't think iDubbbz was like, every single thing I've done is so wrong. It's so bad. He didn't even do the classic, like, over-the-top white guy self-flagellation shit that I fucking despise. You know, the whole, like, I found a black person whose shoes I will clean on camera, please. Like, I put shackles on myself. You can whip me, black people. Like, when white people do that shit, it's annoying. It's transparently fucking selfish. It's so self-centered. You're still otherizing black people. Just be fucking normal and be anti-racist, okay? Ian didn't do that. That would have been fucking performative. He didn't even do that shit. I don't think Ian regrets his entire career, and maybe he should have differentiated that a little bit more. You know what I mean? He should have probably differentiated a little bit more and been like, I'm not saying like everything I've done is wrong and everything I've done is bad, but But I think the reason why he didn't even factor that in is because he first and foremost wanted to like genuinely present an apology. And when you're presenting an apology and you turn around and say, I'm not saying all my content is fucking bad, all of a sudden that comes across like you're defending some of the content. And people will make up that shit on their own sides. Just like Charlie is currently filling the holes with his personal biases. If he had ever turned around and said, in my opinion, well, you know, a lot of the content I made was actually pretty good and it stood the test of time, which I think it did, okay? If he had differentiated that somehow, then the people who he most wants to apologize to, okay, would probably see that and go, oh, dude, what the fuck? In my mind, I think maybe you're talking about saying the N-word that you're proud of. You know what I mean? It's hypercritical to a dude who's getting ass fucked online that you know personally. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. The reason why I'm, the reason why even if I do have disagreements with Ian, and yet, you know, I still am fully in support of what he did and what he's saying, is because I recognize that like people are unjustifiably shitting up. They're attacking him in a really, really fucked up way.
Damaging or cruel or bad.
I was morally grandstanding and acting as if I am any better than any of these people that I was making content cop videos on. And I'm not. I'm a human. I'm a real human who makes mistakes. And, you know, I make a different set of mistakes than the people I was making videos on. But it doesn't matter. I don't think anyone deserves that level of cruelty or hate. It's also indoctrinated a lot of people into thinking that this is an okay way to behave. And it's not.
I feel like there's a chance he may have been hit by a Men in Black neuralizer and had his memories rewritten of what that content actually was. Because...
yeah, everyone that looks at this who is like an old fan of Ian is not thinking of the N-word stuff. They're thinking of like him shitting on Keemstar, which is super valid. They're thinking of him shitting on... Leafy is here. They're thinking of him shitting on Keemstar. They're thinking of him shitting on fucking, what do you call it? All the villains, like Rice Gum. You know what I mean? That's it. That's what they're thinking. And they're like, what the fuck? What are you saying right now? Like, why are you saying this? Why are you apologizing for like criticizing Jake Paul and Logan Paul? That's what they're thinking. So they're just filling the fucking holes and not understanding the intention that he had. That's it. Partially because I don't think they see how warranted an apology was in this circumstance. Because they personally were never like fully impacted by his commentary. Yes, ultimately because they're white, okay? I'm white too, but at least I understand it because I was also, victim to a lot of the harassment campaigns as a liberal content creator or a liberal presenting content creator at the Young Turks at the time when the battle lines had been drawn online. Yeah, he had content that was specifically about saying and justifying slurs. Not hard to see. It's wrong law. Exactly. Like the whole, it was just edgy. It was a different time back then is crazy to me. Charlie's vid dislike ratio, 10-1. The apology is ridiculous and is almost as bad as Rogan's apology for using the N-word when quoting other people. Wait, what? Charlie's vid dislike ratio is 10-1. Yeah, dude. What's next? Are you going to tell me that like you read all the YouTube comments as well and they agree with Charlie? Wow, I'm shocked. Yeah, just because something is agreeable with like people who spend all their fucking waking moments on YouTube doesn't change my perspective on the morality of the situation. Maybe you should, I don't know, have a fucking backbone and, learn to think on your own without being completely motivated by what other people think on particular matters. I agree completely with him. You agree completely with what? Charlie? I get it. I know. You already mentioned that. You're a LOLW user or a LOL user already. We know that already, dumbass. We know. But thank you for informing us. Yeah. YouTube comments are definitely a good marker for normal behavior. Yeah, that's what I like to look at. It's not Charlie's place to say if iDubbbz needed to apologize as a straight white man. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Charlie himself agrees with that shit, which is why it's crazy.
I never got the impression from those videos that he was morally grandstanding or that he was trying to pitch himself as superior to them morally. He never really tried to make himself seem like he was better than them. In fact, he would multiple times point out, like, his problems as well, and even give them advice on how they could have attacked him better in response, giving them ammo if they wanted to use against him. It all seemed very self-aware, not from like a moral grandstanding perspective, but just you were lending criticism in a goofy way to entertain your audience as well as provide legitimate points for why these people are doing bad things or have done bad things. For example, making a content comp on Leafy and bullying him the same way he'd bully the people in his videos, right? Like, that's not exactly the most cruel thing in the world. It's just making a point and making that point entertaining to your audience.
I am very insecure about my ability to create interesting content or like entertain. It's gotten better over the years, but it's something that I have struggled with constantly. And it's one of the reasons why I, kept making this hurtful content. You do interpret that as an excuse, but I hope that that is relatable to other creators who maybe struggle with the same thing.
Now, this subject right here is something that extends beyond the iDubbbz situation. It's the insecurity, especially with a creator who's found a lot of success with one branch of content, that fearfulness to try other things because you don't know how to be perceived and you're a little worried about your ability to even deliver something that's not the norm that your audience is used to. That's a very honest look into that mentality, and you see it all the time on the platform with people that have found success in one niche and they never leave it. And that's because there's always that fear that if you do, you'll lose your audience or you'll just not be good at it. So most people live in the exact same style of content.
How do you explain to a grown man that saying racist slurs is racist and warrants an apology? Tap to have sex with me is dropping a lot of truth bombs in the chat. Thank you, Tap to have sex with me. I never in my life did I think iDubbbz would get in drama in 2023. Dude feels guilty. It's obvious he really regrets his behavior from the past, and I understand his desire to distance himself. Yeah, I think a lot of people are understanding. Look at that. People are recognizing that this was a good thing. I think it's very important for him to reflect on this openly, considering how there are so many people that do that genuinely miss his old content and enjoy it for less than ideal reasons. It's very weird to critique him for the act of saying, yeah, this was bad. I mean, this is cool that... Wait, am I looking at newest? Is that why? No, I'm looking at top. He didn't make an apology to satisfy some angry mob. No one was trying to cancel him. He did it because he knew it would get rid of the type of audience he doesn't want anymore around. Yeah. Okay. I like that. People are actually, recognizing what iDubbbz did was good. Man, it fucking makes me happy. It actually does make me happy. It's not even fucking drama. It's a dude owning up to like bad shit that he did. Bro, your chat is on dick. I'm sorry. I don't know if mentally people are switching up or I'm selectively looking at shit. Wait, what? What do you mean? Fans are mad because they can't stand to accept the behavior that he's apologizing for is wrong, because that would mean they would actually have to do some self-reflection. I think people who don't even agree with the fucking slurs probably have a lot of emotional response to, they remember how much they enjoyed watching Ian in 2016, and those feelings remain with them. So when they hear Ian fucking say, like, that stuff was bad, and not exactly specify in detail exactly what part of it was bad, because he kind of didn't. He just wanted to do an apology, which was warranted. They think, wait a minute, am I bad for enjoying Ian in 2016? What the fuck? Am I just as racist? What's going on? And to be fair and to be real, some of the people are just as racist. Okay? Some of them are. You know who they are. They are the ones who are literally fucking going wild on the timeline, losing their fucking minds, re-uploading all of his old videos that he took down, and putting it in his replies everywhere, or even in the replies of people that are defending him and calling him a cuck and a pussy, right? I don't think Charlie's one of those people, considering that I've met him, I've hung out with him. I don't think Charlie is the type of person in his many, many years of creating content. He hasn't done any of that shit. When he could have easily done edgy shit, he never did. I mean, he's been edgy in the sense that he has, talked about piss, shit, and cum, but he's not making, I've never seen any fucking videos of him where he's making like racist ass jokes or anything like that. So I think Charlie's in the second category of people who are like, well, I liked your content and I didn't see it as like really all that bad. You know what I mean? He's edgy like the Ouch My Balls show on Idiocracy. The edgier fans are replying to the pro apology comments, lol. Yeah. He did have some bad Gamergate takes, but you're mostly right. I'm so understanding of people who were saying insane shit in 2016 as someone who was on the receiving end of all of their fucking harassment. Because, when someone is like kind of pro Gamergate, but they haven't been like, just like Ian saying the N-word and F-word non-fucking stop and like engaging in doxing campaigns, I'm like, okay, you're not that bad. Okay? Because I was there. It was shitty. It was awful. It was like, the internet was an awful fucking place. It still is in many respects, but it was significantly worse. Sure, there weren't top of the hour ad breaks at the top of every hour. Okay? But goddamn, dude, I fucking ate a lot of dick. Okay? I ate a lot of dick, shit, and piss back then. Holy fuck. And I did not have the resources to deal with it. It's much worse now because my platform has grown dramatically since then. But for how small I was back then and how much harassment I was receiving back then, let's be real. The internet was a fucking way worse place back then than it is now. Okay? But yes, if you no longer want to see those ads, for the record, all you need to do is subscribe. That was the sneakiest top of the hour ad segue I've ever done, I think, in my career. That was an all-time great. You can subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Demi Urge 88, Nestor Perez, and Tardis Nerd, thank you for the 5 get the subs, allowing 15 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Let's continue.
And forever. And that's how I was for like the first 8 or 9 years of this channel, doing nothing but gameplay and commentary videos, spouting the word nipple and titty and cum as much as I possibly could within the first 2 minutes and throughout the rest of the video. But eventually, you do take a risk and you try other things, and I always think that's the most fulfilling thing a creator can do, which is branch out from their niche. At least to try it, dip your toes in the deep end of that pool and give it a whirl.
I was being very bigoted in a lot of my videos, and I justified it because, I didn't think it was too serious. And I thought that people were...
Hasan, as recently as The Last of Us 2 launch, Charlie was like, why are trans people in video games? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. I don't believe that.
We're going to see that I had good intentions, but that's so silly, Casual racism is still racism. Casual bigotry is still bigotry. And, I said a lot of things that I look back at and I cringe now, and I'm like, that is an awful thing to say.
This I completely understand. That is totally normal to look back on that and cringe, right? In your 30s and really any age over 16, you're not exactly going to be getting a hearty ho 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 belly laugh just hearing a bunch of slurs being spammed. Real life isn't Call of Duty lobbies.
For the record, at no age do you get that hearty belly laugh if you're black or gay. Just want to point that out. I think this is lost on a lot of people, right? A lot of people don't fully comprehend that part. You're not saying slurs for, you know, a multitude of different reasons, right? Like one of them is that you don't want to be, you don't want to hurt people's feelings. I think that's important. Like you don't want to ignite